Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Last Game Hunter. Yes, it is me, LGH, in the flesh, not a top-down, whatever. But most of the video, of course, will be top-down because I fooled you. But anyway, guys, standing here, sitting here, I have to talk about something that has come to be one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me at this channel. Now I got an invitation, and I get lots of invitations from different companies to, hey, will you test my product? Hey, will you do this? Hey, will you do that? Hey, do you want me to drop an ad in your videos and we'll pay you? And I usually say a lot of, no, things are getting a little bit different nowadays, and since COVID, and business is not the same as business used to be, and things just all around aren't the same. But the coolest thing has happened. I got reached out by a gentleman named Leon. Thank you, Leon, for reaching out, because I think this is the coolest thing that's honestly ever happened to the channel. And for me, it gives me something to highlight and look forward to. And that is a company called LC Sign. Now, I'm going to get to the video real soon, but I have to say a few things. These guys were so professional, and the back and forth of everything that was being done, and agreeing, and or me saying, hey, I would like it this way instead of that way, and them working with you in every single, or me in this case, in every which way possible. They made me happy in pretty much every way possible. So guys, without further ado, let's go check out that product, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm excited to show this to all of you, and LC Sign were very generous. The step-by-step that went through the design and everything of this was absolutely amazing, and even till now, these guys check in, see how things are, and so they became kind of like a friend type of person to say, hey, you know what? I can do something really cool for you. Are you interested? And of course, we're all going to see that now. So of course, I've already cut the box open because one, I wanted to make sure everything was not cracked or okay, and two, it's easier for this video to have it cut. Okay, without further ado, let's take a look at this. Check out its features. What it's really like, I've not taken it out of its protective cellophane or bubble, so I don't really know the true look of it other than what I see through the thing, like you guys are about to see right now. Guys, check this out. I know it's a pretty big too. It's 20 inches, okay? This is, I'm going to guess plexi. I'll find out when I open it proper. Now, let's go through a few things here. You do get, of course, your power supply, which I believe is going to be a 12 volt. So it's actually a 12 volt, 1.5 or 3 amp, depending on the load. But a 12 volt, 3 amp, and I guess it'll utilize about in DC 1.5. You have a remote and this little LED dimmer. Now, if you guys remember when I was doing videos on the other signs that I was buying from AliExpress, like Don't Quit or whatever, and I couldn't have it on in the background because, well, they're too bright. Well, this device right here fixes that. So if I wanted this for a background thing, I could set the hue where I want it and not have it overpowering the camera and looking, you know, like too much. So that's really cool. And of course, there's different modes. We'll go through that. And then we have the chain, and we have some mounts. So that's really nice. So all this is included. I believe those are, I'm not sure if they're magnetic. No, I don't know. I haven't quite figured out how you use those yet, but that is your chain and your mounts to the wall. And I believe the thing I've been waiting for, getting this out of here. We're getting there. We're starting to see it. We are starting to see it. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this day to do the video just so I can really see what we got here. There will be links below, so if you guys are looking to have something like this made, if you're a small YouTuber and you want to look bigger like I do, this is the right way to do it. I mean, this is definitely a show-off saying, hey, look at me. I might be small, but I'm cool, you know? That is some neat things right there. So let's see, we almost got this off. Affiliate link down below. So I'm guessing that's some sort of a vinyl or a print of some sort that has been adhesed to the back of this. Let's get rid of this ugly box. Okay, first off, first impressions, very strong. So this is very strong plexi. And when I say very strong, I mean very strong plexi. Okay, I also notice now how this works. These are mounts that go inside these holes that are pre-done. So I'm guessing these unscrew. Yep, they unscrew. And then, of course, they mount to the screw that's been put in. So that's probably how I'm mounting it. The chain's cool too, but I think that would be more of a, let's say, bigger sign. So what I'm going to do now first, I'm going to go over a few things here. Well, one, the lighting, of course, is on my glasses here. And they did ask me how I wanted it, what color hue I wanted on my logo, like the lettering. Then they sent me different hues of it and asked me if this is good. That these guys were step by step there all the way, and I love it. Very minimal on the little wires going in between. A lot of people wonder how these things are powered. Well, they're still connected. This is a rubber LED that they cut and solder in the little bits to connect them and keep them going. And then you'll see here, there's a little wire here, but you don't see any of that when it's up. Now here's the other thing. While you're wondering how that works, well, there it is. So the wiring comes out of here and goes to different areas, all coming back to the power connector. So the beauty of that is nothing is shown on the viewing side whatsoever. And I have a decent length. Okay, so I'm going to say there's a good 4 feet of this. And then, of course, you have the extra that's on here. And don't get me wrong, of course, you could wire in or get a daisy chain. This is your standard connections you would see on any type of lighting. So you can buy extension cables if you needed to. Or you could cut and make an extension cord. That is up to you. But I think there's more than enough here. With the two, we should be well over 8 feet from the sign to the plug. So I can't see that being an issue in any situation. So let's power this bad boy up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this piece, we're going to plug this in here. So technically a little bit more of an extension. Plug this in here. So now we have a module in between that allows us to do dimming and so on. I'm not going to bother using the cable. It's a standard PC cable. I already had those plugged in. Saves me from bending down and doing all that stuff. All right. So we are plugged in now. Everything is powered. All right, there we go. So we are now at our, don't know if it's the brightest. That is the brightest. That's what I was talking about, getting washed out. There you go. So now we'll tone that down so it's camera friendly. Now keep in mind that this is not the camera that would normally be recording. So this one's going to have a little bit more trouble being so close versus the AX53 Sony camcorder I use, 4K. So this is definitely still and working. I could still see everything and making it out nicely. So that's not an issue. I'm going to try different modes. Ha! That's kind of cool. Hey, look, we're open. I call that the open flash. Woo! Went all bright and crazy there for a second. Okay, and you got speed up, speed down. I'm going to tone this down again. Now, I think you have quick buttons for that. Yes. So you can actually tone it. There's where I would want it, right there. So you can actually tone it right down. And I think that looks great. I'm going to turn the light off. Guys, I'm sorry. This makes me feel so giddy, knowing that I actually have my own logo lit up like this. And look what it does with the plexi. Like, that's sweet. It gives it that edge light, you know? Just from the carrying of the light through everything, it just gives it that frame out look. So this is going to look pretty cool. If you're thinking that's on the wall or whatever, it's going to be pretty badass. Again, this is rubberized, so it's my favorite type of LED, and the reason why I say that is you do not see any of the dots. And you can notice that now with the light off, because if there was going to be any dots to be seen, the camera would grab it now. So that is one thing that is really awesome about this. Whereas some use just like the little LEDs, and then you look at it and you got to look at it kind of at afar. This, we're looking at 3 feet. The camera's 3 feet higher than this product. And we're seeing every detail in 4K and know that it's as clean can be when it comes to this LED. So I'm very impressed with that. It's cool that it has a few modes. It's cool that I can turn it off. And it should remember see? So it remembers the last setting it was at. And I think that is so nice. I want to thank LC Sign for doing this and believing in me enough to show their work to the world. And I'm very, very, very happy to see the final sign, or the final logo. I wouldn't even call this sign. I'm going to call this the final logo. That is me and The Last Game Hunter. I love it. I just absolutely love it. LC Sign, you did a great job. I don't know how else to say this. Anyway, yeah, so let's go to the final thoughts, and I'll talk about everything that went on and how it went. And, you know, like I said, there's going to be a link down below. I already know a few guys that are like drooling right now wanting the code. They want their stuff made because this is absolutely awesome. So, guys, I guess I'm a real YouTuber now. I got one on my door that my daughter did. Remember that short? And if not, I'll link it. And now we have this. And I just got to figure out where it goes. Okay, guys. So, as you can see, I'm very happy. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put that to make it the ultimate background or item in my studio or in my game room, depending on where it's going to see the best fit. The sign, the quality, the acrylic, the print, the work that was done is absolutely phenomenal. I am so happy, ecstatic actually, and excited to work with LC Sign on this. And Leon, again, thanks for choosing me and picking and calling out and saying, hey, I would love to work with you on this. And I'm so happy we did. So guys, a few things. I mentioned before the dimmer capability and the features. A lot of the features are gimmicky to me, like flashing and stuff. I'm not really gonna play around with that, but stuff like being able to dim it down so my camera is going to see it properly in the background, and knowing that that little dimming item is possibly something I can maybe buy or even get through. The dimmer thing is something I can get through LC Sign and the remote, so I can dim down other signs I have that could have been in my background that couldn't be because of how bright they were, and you, the viewers, have pointed that out. Now I have a sign and ways to do that I don't see that problem. So a big shout out goes to LC Sign on the way they did things. They thought of everything. The way it should look, the hue of the lighting, which I picked. They did give me 3 different hues that would have looked good, like kind of a blue hue, a white hue, and a yellow hue. I went with white. Really cool. That was on them. They contacted me and said, hey, I think it'd be really cool if we liked the sunglasses. And it was. It was just a great thing. And every step of the way, we must have had about 20 different emails. These guys worked with me all the way through. And you can see the outcome was absolutely amazing. Now, below, there will be an affiliate link or a link to their product. I have nothing bad to say about it. I love the mounting idea. There's 2 different ways to mount it. I love the fit finish, the way it was done, how professional it works, and how professional the people at LC Sign have been throughout the whole ordeal, and the fact that they even checked in on me when they knew I wasn't feeling bad or feeling good. Something like that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have. It really touched me to see this. It made me feel much better in a situation where I have not been feeling that good. So thank you, LC Sign and Leon, for making that smile hit my face. Anyway, guys, till next time, game over. And feel free to like, share, subscribe, whatever you wish, or to hate me, whatever you want to do. But if you hate me, I will know who you are. Nope, I really won't. Till next time, see you in the next one. Okay, guys, look at that. That is so cool. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm so giddy. Giddy, 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 giddy. I can't believe this. Oh. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. And it's because of you guys, the viewers, that this happened. If it wasn't for viewers, or if it wasn't for any of you guys watching me, nobody would have made me this. So I have to thank you guys, the viewers, for this.